Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain conditional probability distribution. Suppose we have two random variables capital X and capital Y with joint probability f of xy. The conditional probability distribution of random variable y given that random variable x is equal to small x is denoted by f capital Y given x of y is equal to f x y x comma y upon f x x for every f x x is greater than 0. The conditional probability can be stated as the joint probability over the marginal probability. Now, if we define the conditional probability of random variable y given y is equal to y, so the conditional probability of random variable x given capital Y is equal to small y is denoted and defined as f x given y is equal to y of x y is equal to f x capital Y x comma y upon f capital Y of y, provided that f capital Y of small y is greater than 0. So, this is the definition of the conditional probability of random variable x given random variable capital Y is equal to small y. So, now explain this with the help of a numerical problem. So, here problem is that small x is the length and small y is the width. So, this data is given. The given data is this one. When length x is 129, 130, 131 and width is 15, 16. That is when length 129, width y, then probability is 0.112. Length 130, width 15, probability is 0.42. Length is 131, width is 15, then probability is 0.06. Similarly, length is 129 and width is 16, then probability is 0.08. Length 130, width 16, probability is 0.28. Length 131, probability width 16, probability 0.04. So in that case, first part, find the probability that has a length of 130 mm given that width is 15, that is this value is x, random variable x, and this value is random variable y. So here random variable we want to compute the probability uh, when the length is 130 given that width is 15 millimeter. So in that case formula is this one. This one is formula. This one is formula. So probability of x is 130, y is 15 is equal to probability of x is equal to 130, y is equal to 15 upon probability of y 15. So in that case, when x is 130, y is 15, x is 130 is this one, y is 15 is this one, so probability is 0.42, this one. And probability of y is equal to 15, probability of y is equal to 15 means find the row total. So row total, that is sum of 0.12, 0.42, 0.06, then we obtain 0.60. This is the first row total and this will be the second row total. Similarly, we can compute the first column total, second column total, and third column total. So in that case 0.42 upon 0.60, then after simplification we obtain the probability is 0.70. Similarly, find the conditional distribution of x given that y is equal to 15. Now we want to compute the conditional probability distribution of the random variable x given that random variable y is equal to 15. So probability of x is equal to 129, y is equal to 15. So by the table, this is y is equal to 15 and 129 is probability, this one 129 is 0.12, 0.12 upon 0.60. Then we obtain, after simplification we obtain 0.20. When the random variable x is equal to 130, y is equal to 15, so in that case this was 0.42 upon 0.60, so this is 0.70. Random variable x is equal to 131 given y is equal to 15, then 0.06, 0.06, this one 0.06 upon 0.60. So after simplification we obtain 0.10. Now if we compute the probability, find the conditional probability of the random variable y is equal to 15 given that x is equal to, suppose x is equal to 129, x is equal to 129. So this will be y is 15, this one, x is equal to 29 is this one. So 0.12 divided by 0.20. So this will be 0.12 divided by 0.20. After simplification we obtain the value of this expression. Similarly, probability of y is equal to 15, y is equal to 16 given that x is equal to 129. So y is equal to 16 and x is equal to 120. So y is equal to 16 is this one, 0.08 upon 0.08 upon 0.20. So after simplification we obtain the both values with the help of calculator. Now next is conditional probability distribution Fy given that x is equal to x. This means capital X is equal to small x of y has the following properties are satisfied. First one, for the discrete random variables x comma y. First property, Fy x of y is greater than or equal to 0. Second property, sum of Fyx of y for every value of the y is equal to 1 always. Third one, Fy given x is equal to x of y is equal to probability of y, capital Y is equal to small y given that capital X is equal to small x. Now for the continuous random variables x and y, so first one, f of yx of y is greater than or equal to 0. Second one, integral minus infinity to plus infinity fyx of y dy is equal to 1. Third one, probability of capital Y belongs to B is the set of the range, that is for any set B in the range of capital Y given that capital X is equal to small x, is defined as integral the set range B Fy of x of y integrate with respect to y. So these three properties related to continuous random variable and these three properties related to discrete random variables. Now next one, conditional mean and variance for the discrete random variable. So the conditional mean of random variable y given that x is equal to x denoted as E of y given x or mu of y given x is defined as E of y given x is equal to summation y into Fy given x of y is equal to mu y given x. So this is the conditional mean of random variable capital Y given that random variable capital X is equal to small x. Now the conditional variance of capital Y given capital X is equal to small x is denoted by capital V of y given x, or sigma y square of y of x is denoted and defined as V of y given x is equal to summation y minus mu y given x whole square into f of y given x of y, and simplify this we obtain summation y square f y given x of y minus mu square y of x, and after the simplification we obtain variance of a random variable y given capital X is equal to small x is denoted by sigma square y x. Now next is expectation. Expectation means mean. Let capital Xy be a two-dimensional discrete random variables with joint discrete density fxy. So the expectation or the expected value of a function g of xy denoted as capital E g of xy and is defined as E of gxy is equal to double summation, first summation for x, second summation for y, gxy into f of x comma y xy. So here this is the expectation for a random variable x, and it is defined as summation x into fxx, and this is the expectation of random variable capital Y is equal to summation y into fy of y. So therefore expectation of x comma y is equal to summation xy fxx y. Now the second note, expectation of c1 g1 xy, here c1 is a constant, plus c2 g2 xy, here c2 is a constant, is equal to c1 expectation of g1 xy plus c2 expectation of g2 xy. So this is the formula for finding the expectation for the two random variables x and y, and the covariance. Let capital X and capital Y be two random variables defined on the same probability space. So the covariance of random variable x and random variable capital Y denoted by covariance of x comma y, and is defined as covariance of x comma y is equal to expectation of x minus ex y minus ey, and expectation of x minus ex y minus ey is equal to expectation of xy minus expectation of x minus expectation of y, means this expression rewritten into the form of expectation of xy minus expectation of x into expectation of random variable y. So by using this formula we can obtain the covariance of two random variables xy. Now correlation coefficient. The correlation coefficient of two random variables x and y denoted by rho of x comma y is defined as correlation coefficient rho of xy is equal to covariance xy upon uh, standard deviation or the square root of variance of x square root of variance of y, or is equal to covariance of xy under the root of sigma x square sigma y square. Here sigma x is the standard deviation for the random variable x and sigma y is the standard deviation for the random variable y, and this will be covariance of random variable x comma y upon sigma x into sigma y, where sigma x and sigma y are always positive. So in the note of the covariance or correlation coefficient, for the two random variables x and y are uncorrelated, that is we can say that if the two random variables x and y are uncorrelated, then their covariance is equal to 0 or correlation coefficient is equal to 0. That is, if any one of becomes 0, then the random variables x and y are correlated, are uncorrelated. So in the next lecture I will explain the question based on these topics. So thank you very much.